Hello there, all my perfectly androgynous little creatures. How are you this week? My name is SKARLET STARLET, and I'll be here holding it down this Monday and every Monday here on Perfect Androgyny.
List 5 films from your childhood that cause you feelings of nostalgia. Tell us what makes them special to you.
Alright, so my top 5 favorite childhood films. Now, this was hard for me to do because I have a lot of them, but I think I did a pretty good job of narrowing it down to my top 5. In no particular order, let's go ahead and start running down the list. Up first is The Never-Ending Story. This is one of those films that's so magical to me, I can't even put it into words. Whenever I see it, the nostalgia just breaks free from the floodgates and just takes over my life. This is back before CGI and stuff, and there are countless special effects and shit that they did in Hollywood, and I just don't even understand how you could possibly do this shit without computers. It's absolutely amazing, completely and totally whimsical, and if you haven't fucking seen it, you're out of your mind. Go watch that shit immediately. My next film is The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. Mind you, I know J-Lo isn't regarded as the best actress of all time, but yeah, I have to give the bitch credit. She did a badass job in this film. Visually, I think this is probably one of the most, if not the most, beautiful film I've ever seen. The art direction behind each one of the scenes is out of this world. Like, it's just breathtakingly beautiful in a kind of twisted, horrific way. And I really appreciate the concept because it's a really original take on a movie, especially like a serial killer kind of movie. And again, I just find it overwhelmingly visually appealing. I just think it's a beautiful film, and that's why it resonates so much with me. Next up on my list is Alice in Wonderland, the cartoon version, not the live action version because I thought that one sucked. So yeah, the Disney production of Alice in Wonderland, the cartoon animation is where it's at, man. It is filled with whimsy. The film's genuinely like kind of fucking weird. I also like the kind of old school 40s/50s era flair to the production of the music and the writing and just everything around it. I just think it's an extremely whimsical, fun film to watch. So next up on my list is still... Okay, see, what just happened here was I was about to lie to your ass, alright? So, you know, sometimes you think of things way after the fact. Luckily, thanks to the power of video editing, I can correct these things. The next film is Beetlejuice. Hands down, one of the best films ever fucking created. This, along with Edward Scissorhands, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that up into the mix because this whole, like, time span and era of Tim Burton was just fucking amazing. Like, this is back when Tim was just fucking the world up with his genius. His shit was just totally different. These movies are absolutely fucking magical. You know, they speak for themselves. I know you've all seen these motherfuckers. They're fucking amazing, right? So it's like, these couldn't not be a part of my list. Like, once I thought about them after I had recorded this, I was like, holy fuck, whatever I would say in place of this would just be a fucking lie, right? So, hence why we had this little video edit snippet. Let me go back to my original footage now, thank you. Alright, so last up on my list is actually not a movie, but I had to include it because it has to be probably the most nostalgic thing up here. It's not a film, it's a TV show. In Wonder Years. I grew up with the Wonder Years. When I hear that fucking song play and that intro start with showing their title and that old 60s song playing, like, it literally gives me chills. Hands down, one of the best shows that's ever been created ever in the world. I watched it growing up for as long as I can remember. I mean, I've probably seen every single fucking episode of The Wonder Years, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to Perfect Androgyny. And until I see you next time, I want you to take care, alright? Goodbye.